Okay, guys, this reading that I'm doing, okay, this is Scorpio energy with this one. Okay, because I was getting Virgo and Scorpio to do a reading for each one, and this one is for Scorpio. This is definitely meant to find someone. You guys can, a lot of you can relate to this, but I also got names and places with this, okay? So before I get into these cards that I'm holding, and I'm going to go off each one in order, okay, as it was being given to me, I want to clarify names that I have written down that came to me with this reading, okay? Here are some of the names I was given: Bob, Richard, Patrick, and sometimes Rick for short, okay, with Patrick. And this one, Darcy Mae Withers, as a complete name, Darcy Mae Withers. I was also getting Darlene, and I got Dorothy. For places, I was getting Bristles and tied to New York. I was getting Cascades and Caverns, like I was like being shown like the Cascades, like, and mountains and caverns as well, okay, is what I was getting. I was also shown the vision of a young boy with blonde hair and had one of those bowl style haircuts that you would have in the early 90s, 80s, riding on a tricycle that was red and white with the chrome, okay? And they were in the driveway when I was shown this. And it also fits the image of one of the cards I'm going to show you here. And the first card of this deck that I was given was the Two of Swords here. Okay? So here's your Two of Swords. Right here, guys. And what I was being shown with this Two of Swords is I was shown two glass bottles that were dusty. The static I was picking up within her hair. So interference and static coming through, okay, with this card, and more of a heaviness, okay, from this, and stuff and energies being bottled up, okay? But I'm being told, like, those bottles need to be dusted off, all right? And that energy, okay, that's there because this is at a crossroads right now, and there's static and there's energy coming through, okay? That some of it is not yours, but the Hierophant is coming through, okay? And I'm being told with this Hierophant right here, not only, okay, is there energies that you hold, but there is someone, okay, that you need to talk to, okay, because there is someone who holds a key, and there a reference to keys are in here a couple times here, okay? I got 3 times, all right? So it's not just within you, but this person has an answer for you as well that's going to help you tied with these crossroads, okay, and this bottled up static energy, okay? So there is that friction, but what comes around after going within the inside, okay, and this meeting that you're going to have is I got the Ace of Wands. I got that fire, that spark, that idea, that strength, okay? So strength is definitely coming through strong with this card. So there's going to be a truth that's going to be revealed, okay, with this Ace, okay? Once you have this meeting, okay, and this right here is also in reference to crossroads, okay? So once you have this meeting, it's going to open up a lot for you on this path. We have strong family ties and family energy here, okay? And this is like going back, having childhood memories and things like that, heavy within this card, all right? Coming in. Also, what I was shown too is we have this card right here, the Acclaimist, okay? Also known as the Magician. And with this card, what I was being shown is it's in a book. Like, there's information you'll find in a book. I was also being shown there has been something that has been swept under the rug. It's been swept under the rug for some time. I was also being told something to do with it's in like the barn, okay? I was something about a barn, and I was being shown, I see like the cover of 2 books, but they're the kind of old ones that would kind of maybe be like leather, but not, and they're the reddish color on them, okay, is what I was being shown, or like a red barn with that type of cedar wood, okay? So I was being shown something to do with that and a barn, okay? In the discovery, and it's in a book. I was also being shown something that had to do with like a book, but it was a seashell I was being shown, and it had like this circle thing that I'm seeing right now that's going like around it, and the seashell is in the middle. But I am being told, okay, something with it within, okay? There is this secret that is to be found, and you're going to find it in a book, is what I'm being told. This is specific, for someone, and your ancestors, they're guiding you, they're directing you. You are meant to find this, because there's gears in there that are holding the key that are going to unlock this chariot, which is your movement, okay, for this truth that has been revealed, okay? So fasting, approaching, movement coming through this chariot, but it's also they want you to be warned that there is that devil energy still, because that devil energy is right behind, okay, the chariot. And you see how the devil has his reins on the 2 people, and you see how this person right here, this man, he's holding the reins here. That the devil is trying to creep up and hold those reins, okay, and take over your chariot and direct you. But that's not going to be allowed to happen. But keep your watchful eye out, because there is someone who's going to try to steer you in a different direction, okay? And they want you to stay away from that, because there is someone who is going to try to trick you, okay, and tell you to go a certain way, all right? Don't. But you have the hermit coming through who's shining the light bright, okay? They're shining it through and saying, no, you're going to be able to see the light. You're going to be able to see through them, okay? So there's knowledge coming through, all right? You might even have some dreams, okay, at night that's going to reveal this to you, okay, as to who that energy is trying to steal your reins, because it's not going to happen. Because the hermit says, no, they're standing in, all right? And what we have here is a new beginning coming through with this death card, and this also stands for Scorpio and the energy. And it was with this card right here, I was being shown the images with those names and the things that were coming to me, okay? And I was also getting a man with just kind of describing what he looks like, is he has more of a rounder face. His cheeks are the kind that are, they're even more poofier than what mine are, okay? And he's got those deep lines within here, okay? And his nose is a little bit higher than mine, okay? And it goes, I can't really describe to kind of want to show you, but yeah, it just all goes in like this and comes down. And the hair that I was getting was brown, okay, with this person that they've got. I was also shown a couple pairs of horseshoes that were sticking out with this death card in association to this person. But the person, the way I was getting like their build, they were stocky built, okay, type person. So they have that little bit of chubbiness to them. So the chubbiness like in their cheeks and the chubbiness to them. And the eye, it slants downward, droopy kind of is what I'm getting for both of the eyes on this particular person, all right? And the hair, it goes a little bit in the front as well, and it's a guy that I'm getting with this. But they're saying, watch out, okay, with this card too, because you got that new beginning coming around the corner. But Spirit in them, they want you to know, be careful, because you don't want to end up out in the cold, okay? You don't want to end up out in the cold. And there has been a fear of that, okay, recently coming up for you as well. All right? Because what is right around the corner for you, and this matches the energy of that young man I was getting as well. Okay, see the hair? All right? Okay, and I was getting that imagery before this even popped out. Is there's an idea and a spark that's going to come, and I'm being told when you were a child, remember back to when you were a child, you had an imagination, okay? You had quite a few different things you dreamt about, all of that. There is something from when you were a child that is returning and going to be returning for you, okay? And that right there, that idea, that spark you have, that is what's going to bring this little, I don't know if you can see that really well, guys, but the wealth right here, okay? This is coming back around, all right? This idea you had, this imagination, this thing, because what that idea and that spark from your childhood, okay, is what's going to be bringing in your wealth, okay? It's going to be bringing in, we got the 9 of Pentacles here, okay? So it's going to be bringing in that stable foundation that you are in need of right now. The ancestral energy I'm also getting here, which could also be tied with this, the names that I'm getting, all right? But Darcy May Withers, okay, is definitely very strong, what came to me, okay? And this Empress energy right here, she holds the keys, okay? And she's watching over, okay? I definitely got she's watching over, okay? There's lots of love that is coming from her, okay? And for some reason, I just got Nancy right now, the name Nancy, okay? And also, I'm getting a message coming across too, which comes with the next card. And this is definitely a message they want me to get across for you, is with this 8 of Swords. Once you reach and once you get where you're at with your stable, okay, your income flow and everything coming through, they don't want you to slip up, all right? So what I'm being told here, okay, you see this? With this 8 of Swords right here, I was being told, do not get your nose stuck, okay, and wrapped around in business that is not yours, that is not tied to you. So if it's not tied to you, don't stick your nose in it, is what I'm being told. Okay, because there's still those people trying to keep you tied, all right? And if you look at her and her shoulders, okay, and her blindfold, she can't see through her blindfold. The light is behind her. Her shoulders are covered, okay? So it's well protected. Here, she can see through the blindfold. Her shoulders are let down. So she's able to free herself a little bit and go beyond, all right? So that is what I'm definitely getting for this reading for someone. And what I see here is the protection, with also those 8 of Swords being around you. Protect yourself. Do not get tied with other people's things. There's going to be people that are going to be nosy, that are going to try to figure out this bright idea and how you are succeeding and how you are making your money. And I'm being told, do not tell them. Do not let them know, to keep that a secret, okay? With this energy. So that is what I have right now for this reading. And let me see if I have anything else. Let me glance at this last card again. I'm definitely getting that aqua color too. That could be significant for someone. I was being shown that. That aqua green for sure. All right. Coming in, like maybe even someone might have a jacket or something like that, or likes that color. That's also coming through. But what was rocky, there is lots of green growth coming over, okay? So just remember, all right, you've got people guiding you, you got people watching you, okay? And there is something for you to find, and you will find it, all right, loves? That's what I got for whoever this is meant to find, and hopefully it does find the Scorpio. Much love to you. And if it does relate to you and you want to know more information, because you relate to these names or any of these places or anything like that, feel free to hit me up and give me a message. You can message me at Tells Insights 101 on Facebook. Hope you have a beautiful day, night, whatever time it is that you see this.